Today's class is the reform of the Indian money market. I'm Srimati, Assistant Professor, Dr. Ambedkar Global Law Institute, Tirupati. Let us start the introduction related to this reform of Indian money market. So what is before getting into this reform, we have to remember the financial system of India. So you know that it comprises of the sources and the supply of finance and the user of the same. And you know the system of banking in India, that is non-banking institutions and banking institutions and various other financial institutions. In the last video itself we have seen. And so let us go to the main theme of today's class, that is the reform of Indian money market. So here the RBI has appointed a committee to get into that reform. Okay, name Professor Smugi Chakravarti, that is he is about a chairman to review the working of Indian money market system. So he has given certain recommendations. Based on that recommendation and also the review of working of the monetary system and Mr. M.H. Vahul working group on money market, the money market system has initiated the series of money market reforms. So let us start with what are the reforms done by Indian money market system. So here the first thing is the relaxation of interest rate regulations. So we have seen that the Indian money market, particularly the money market having the series of and the various rate of interest rates. So here it's about as a part of anti-inflationary policy, the RBI has followed the different interest rates. So here the deposit rates of bank, lending rates of bank and everything, okay, all the kinds of interest rates were subject to strict control and regulation by the RBI. And following the recommendations, before getting into that recommendations, since 1988, the RBI has reduced the ceiling rate on all bank advances. So, and the ceiling on interest on interbank call and short notice, and then interbank term deposits, bills, rediscounting and interbank participation was removed. And the recommendations of Narasimhan Committee, it is in November 1991, the interest rates were deregulated, and they informed the financial institutions to determine and adopt a market related rate of interest. That's why now every bank have their own rates of interest. So RBI has gradually reduced the bank rate, that is from 10% to 6%. I also already told in the year 1992-91. So the interest rates on domestic deposits and lending rates of bank have also been largely decontrolled. Okay, and then the system of administrated interest rates which have prevailed for 4 decades or more than has been largely dismantled. And the next one is the introduction of new instruments in the money market. From 1993, the government of India introduced a system of selling 91 days treasury bills through the auctions. So with their interest rates ranging between 7 to 13%. And the weekly auction of those bills become quite popular, and the government has able to raise between 15,000 crores to 16,000 crores annually. And the next bill, next instruments is 364-day treasury bill. So this is also introduced by the government of India, and they introduced actually 182 days bill, treasury bill with an variable interest bills, and they sold through the public auctions. So this 364-day treasury bill has been replaced the 182-day treasury bills in the year 1992-93, and it has been sold fortnightly auction. And then the long dated papers was attractive for highly liquid instruments. So it's yield 9 to 13% at one time. And RBI has introduced two more bills, uh, treasury bills in the year 1997, that is 14-day intermediary treasury bills. And it has been actually subscribed by the state government and foreign central banks and other specified bodies, those who are having a surplus and they want to invest them for a very short period. Only these banks, they are ready to get this type of bills. And the second type is that is also 14-day treasury bills. In the same year they introduced, and it was sold through auction for the first time in June 1997. And they are being issued to meet the cash management requirements of various sessions of the economy. And the next one is dated government securities. So this is about by side actually the RBI has reduced the statutory liquidity ratio. So the government has changed its method of raising funds from the market, money market. So as against this traditional method of borrowing funds through the dated securities with fixed coupon rates, they switched over to auctioning the securities at market related interest rates. So with the varying maturities. So this is about a new one. And next thing is this has been recommended by the Chakravarti committee. And the next one is liquidity adjustment facility, LAF. So in the recent year, the RBI has started using repos and reverse repos as a deliberate policy, and they want to influence repos is to influence the volume of liquidity in the money market and through it. Okay, and here this based on this repos, the RBI has introduced a system of repurchase of dated government securities through auction and fixed cutoff rate of interest to enable the commercial banks to get additional liquidity at a reasonable floor call rate. Actually, this is in order to increase to give the call money rate a more lesser rate, and to stabilize the short-term rate of interest and to call on the call rate, they want to use these repo rates. And since November 1996, RBI has introduced reverse repos to sell the dated government securities through auction at fixed cut rate of interest. Actually, this is about why this has been introduced, means with the objective to provide a short-term avenue to the banks to park their surplus funds. So those who are having a surplus, they want to get into those liquidity adjustment facilities, and it has been done considerable liquidity in the money market, and also the call rates will vary accordingly, and when they go for reverse repo, then the call rate will reduce actually. And the next one is certificate of deposits. Usually they used to say CDs. So this is about another important instruments in the money market, and it has been issued by the banks for a minimum amount of rupee 1 lakh and multiple of 1 lakh. And thereafter, actually the maturity period between 15 days to 1 year. And they are issued at a discount to the face value, and the discount rate is freely determined according to the market conditions. So the CDs are freely transferable after 15 days from the date of issue. Okay. And the government has raised so much of fund through this issue of certificate of deposits. And the next one is commercial paper, CPs. So here it has been issued by the companies who is having a net worth of 4 crores. And this is about, they have been issued with the multiples of 5 lakh. The maturity of CB, that is commercial paper, is between 15 days to 12 months, that is 1 year. And it has been issued at a discount to the face value, and the discount rate is freely determined. And actually this commercial papers is not popular comparing to the certificate of deposits. Both for the interest rate on commercial paper and the certificate of deposits vary in line with the movement of interest rate for other instruments. And this is about a new instruments or segments which has been introduced. The first one is cash management bills. This has been recently introduced, a new instrument known as cash management bills, in order to raise the short-term funds for maturities less than 91 days. Like, and it has been issued to investors at a discount like a treasury bills. And the next one is the repo market. Repo market outside a Reserve Bank of India's liquidity adjustment facilities. So under these facilities, surplus funds of the bank and a non-bank entities are lent and borrowed among themselves on the basis of securities on repurchase basis. And the next one is collateralized borrowing and lending operations. So under these facilities, the funds are lent and borrowed through Clearing Corporation of India. So between banks and other participants by way of free transfer of security. So in between this Clearing Corporation of India and between the bank. So this has been done. So until now we have seen the reform of Indian money market and the new instrument which has been introduced. So until the next, it's bye from Srimati. Thank you.